little discussion typey video, and it was about Ultraviolet code and digital copies and UV. What is the new one? No, it's Ultraviolet digital copies. Yes. So I wanted to talk about what you think about them, whether you use them, whether you think they're any good, whether you think they're useful, anything about them. So basically, of course, if you don't know what, I've obviously used this one. If you don't know what Ultraviolet code is it's like the little slip you get inside. You get them inside Blu-rays and DVDs. This is out of a 3D one actually. This is The Hobbit. It's just this little piece of paper. I don't know if you've seen them. Maybe you don't know what they are. Maybe you do know what they are. Who knows? But yeah, if you don't know what they are, basically you've got this little code here, little letters. And I go onto Flickster, which is advertised on the back here. I go onto Flickster. I signed up, and I put in my little code. And it kind of just puts the film onto that library for you. And then if you have an iPad or on your laptop or something, you can just download the app, and then you can kind of like watch the film there. So I guess you can either watch it on your laptop, or you can watch it on your iPad, or you can watch it on your phone, which can be a little bit small, but you can watch it on your phone. You can watch it on tablets, I think maybe like Kindle Fire and stuff, you know. So basically you can watch your movies, like it just says watch your movies anywhere. And I quite like the UV thing. I use them, I always put them in. I kind of like to see my digital library and what I've got on there and stuff. And my mum actually has like a small notebook type computer, so it's like really small. And so, like for example, she's going to take it on holiday, and she can watch, you know, you can watch whatever on the plane or something. And it's just easy and kind of, I mean, I don't really, like I've made a video before saying about movies on the go and stuff. I honestly don't really use technology whilst travelling. I would never really watch a film on holiday. So it's not so I need them, but plane journeys, however, just long and kind of, you know, tedious. So I think if I was on a long plane journey, I'd definitely use it. But I kind of just, I don't know, I use it from my laptop if I'm going somewhere to stay at a friend's or something like that. I would maybe take it, and then my laptop, I mean, I take the laptop and, you know, you can watch something like that, because you can't obviously watch, you can obviously put DVDs into your laptop, but Blu-rays, you can't. So yeah, but apart from that, I honestly, they're not that useful to me, so they're not like the most useful thing. Whereas I think if I had an iPad, which isn't something I've ever been dead interested in, because I've got my iPhone and my laptop, it's just kind of, I don't really need an iPad. I don't think the only thing I probably do with it is use it for whilst out and about, but like I say, I'm not big on technology whilst travelling. Whereas if I needed to, I don't know, you can't upload videos from the iPad. I don't know, there's certain things that you can't do that are the things that I'd want to do from an iPad. But anyway, but yeah, if I had an iPad, I'd probably most use it on that, like, you know, like say on the plane, or if I had a long train journey. If I had a long car journey, I'm usually driving, so it's not really convenient, but obviously if somebody else is in the car with me, they want to watch it. But yeah, overall, I use Ultraviolet codes, but somebody had asked me actually to do a bit of a talk about Ultraviolet and digital copies and my thoughts on them. I think if they stopped doing them, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. But I don't know, I just kind of am here. I'm not yay for them, I'm not no for them, I'm just here. I use them, I like them, but I'm not like dead attached to them. But I wouldn't like, now this whole goes into the whole like digital, will it become all digital? I love having physical copies of something. I wouldn't like it to just be like digital downloads. Like now you can digitally download games and just pay for them like that. I feel then like I'm paying for something that's not as, I don't know, I wouldn't like to just pay the same price. Say The Hobbit. Wait, I've got The Hobbit. Let me grab it. Okay. Here's The Hobbit. Here's the Ultraviolet code. I know people do sell Ultraviolet codes separately, but for cheaper. So say this and this were the same price on release day, I would so much rather have this. I mean, you've got the artwork, you've got the discs. I love having a physical copy rather than like just a download. Like I say, now you can download games and just pay, and then you get it on your system. I like to have the physical thing, so I like the whole physicalness, but that kind of goes into the whole physical media versus digital media and stuff like that. I know that people say that physical media will kind of dwindle out, which would be terrible for us collectors, and it would be so sad. But for now, they insert these little slips into our movies, which I think is quite nice. I quite like it, adds a bit of something to it. I like that I could probably watch it on the go if I wanted to. And yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. I don't have much in-depth thoughts about it, but yeah. But I'd love to know what you guys think. I've never really spoken to many people about it. I don't know whether people do use them a lot, or whether people just throw them away, or whether they sell them. Like, what do you do with your ultraviolet codes? Do you have like a little library on your computer which you use them, or what? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be really, really interested to find out what you do with them. And digital copies I didn't like as much because you had to get them on iTunes and the whole file's there, and I don't know, I prefer the ultraviolet. I'm happy with the ultraviolet, it's kind of cool. But yes, let me know down in the comments below. And until then guys, I will see you next time. Hope you kind of enjoyed this little discussion, or found out a bit of something, or just what I found out my opinion, I guess. And then hopefully I'll find out yours. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already if you are a newbie. And I will see you then. Goodbye!